Hi, hello, welcome to the Subtlety podcast. I am Pep.
I'm Junie.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Richie.
I'm Fred.
All right. God damn it, Fred. Okay. All right, we'll be like that. We'll be like that.
Okay.
Okay, so for our first episode, we want to talk about the friends, subtle friends in the making, Facebook group, which is how all of us pretty much like met and how we're also close now. So everyone here in the current call is a member and admin or mod of the group. We have Richie over here. Say hi.
Hi, I'm
Okay, so
Richie
she's our
again.
admin representative for tonight. Everyone else is gonna be muted because they just wanted to join in. All right, so for our first thing at hand, how did subtle friends in the making get together? Richie, start us off.
All right. Well, I think I would say that started. I looked into the history. It actually started on April 11 because I was looking at the Facebook page info, and I'm not the one who started the group. It was started off by my friend Alexa, and she wanted to make it because she thought what everyone was going through in the quarantine, it's pretty tough, being by yourself at home and it gets lonely, especially, when all you have is ACADS or no ACADS at all. So she wanted to make this group. I got tagged in because she first invited her other friend Jana, then she invited my boyfriend Santi, and then Santi invited me. And then we got the show on the road. At first, we just, wanted to keep it as a Facebook group, like all the subtle Facebook groups out there. But then Jana came up with this idea that we should make a Discord server. And I think that's what really made the group what it is today because of how more interactive it is because of Discord. And that's how I met everyone here now. And now we're on this podcast.
All right. Okay. Uh, so how did the group gain traction with people?
People. I'm so sorry, that's my dog. Sorry. I'm sorry, she's guest starring too. We're a package. Wait. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
want me to, get her first?
Go, 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 go.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait now.
All right. Well, she's doing that
Bella, no, go,
for.
go.
You
That's
can just
so
hear her in
cute.
the background.
It's so cute. Oh, baby Bella. Okay.
Okay, she's in it. Okay, sorry. Alright.
Okay.
Ulit.
Yes. That was so cute. Go on.
Okay. Sorry, what's your question again?
So essentially, like, from your perspective, how do you think it gained traction with people?
Um, I think a lot of people were just really lonely, because how not I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like I have my own friends, like I have a lot of friends already, but it's not like we talk on a daily basis. And I think this group was more of it creates like the setting where you can talk and make friends and communicate in a more frequent basis. And again, because it's quarantine, it's lonely, and a lot of people are so used to just going out to bars and to school and in public spaces where they get to meet new people. And now that they can't do that, it gets really sucky. So I think that's one reason why a lot of people started coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
I,
open the floor to uh my fellow co-hosts. What do you
Oh,
guys
damn.
think?
Yeah, as like Richie said, I mean, it's more of like a place where like people can just go and have fun. It's like a time passer, I guess, in a way. Like we have the movies, we have like Jackbox games. So it's like an excellent way to like pass the time throughout this quarantine. Especially when we're like stuck in like a loop of just staying in our houses, you know.
Okay.
I feel like
Actually,
Yeah.
go.
Go
sorry.
Fred. Go Fred.
And I feel like for me, I think the important thing about the group in general as well is like the diversity of interest. And what interesting to another person might be an interesting thing for another person, a random person in the group. So I think the important thing, especially there, is like finding really like the same interests and like the same likes and dislikes for like certain topics as well.
Gina.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with Fred because like same with Richie also. I have like a lot of friends to talk to and all, but then sometimes like we don't talk every day and parang like this group I guess it's active every day. Like there are people like every hour or something and you get to watch movies here, like play games with other people. Cause like um some of my friends like don't play the same games as me, so it's kind of boring. So yeah, this group is like it really helps me like keep me sane because sometimes I get so bored during quarantine. So yeah.
All right. That's cool. Richie, anything else you want to add?
Actually, I wanted to ask, like, what made you finally just click on the group and join? Because I know most of you guys came after I became admin.
Yeah. Okay.
That's true.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun question, I guess. Well, for me personally, like, okay, it's gonna be really weird that I can remember it, but like, okay, so I was like having coffee, I was playing video games, and then like mid break while we weren't playing, I got a notification on Facebook. My friend added me to this group, and then I just like skimmed through all the posts and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Who knows what will happen, right?" So now here we are.
Oh, I have a funny story in how I actually got to find out about the group. Because one of our fellow mods here, Rift, I was just scrolling through Twitter and then I saw a post that he liked about someone being like too shy to like post their like um introduction to the group, and I was like, oh, what group is this? So I just looked it up on Facebook. I'm like, oh, damn, this is fun. So I was like, I'm bored. Why the hell not? And then yeah, that's about it. Posted my thing like 2 3 hours later, and then that's when everything began. So yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's pretty boring. Not gonna lie. it's because okay, my friend just invited me to it, but then like after like roaming around the page, I saw Discord like link there, and I was just like, oh, that's so cool. Like people know about Discord because like I was just like I felt cool. I was like I thought I was the only one who knew about Discord.
What?
Wait,
Damn.
wait.
Hold
Oh
up.
shit.
Sorry. Okay, whatever.
Wow, such a cool kid. You got Discord there.
Okay, you hipster.
Okay, but yeah, I don't know. I quote unquote vibed with the group and stuff. So yeah, I mean, yes, like I said, boring story, but hey,
You're here now with us.
I'm here now. Yeah.
Yep.
For me,
Now you know.
yeah, for me, it was like I was talking to my friend and asking her what she was doing. Then she said talking to random people. I was like, what? Why are you talking to random people? So then she added me to this group. Then like when I scrolled down, it like clicked. Then I posted my first post, which was the wrestling thing. If any of you guys saw that, so yeah.
No.
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
I like how you talk about it as if it were like something super duper important.
Yo,
Yeah.
the wrestling thing though.
The wrestling
Like,
thing,
Oh, but
of
Tony
course.
saw it and he loved it. Okay.
man,
All right.
yeah. So like, what made you like, really click with the group? So,
So, subtle friends in the making in general. Like, what do you believe are its unique qualities per se?
Oh, I have one.
Go for it.
I have one in this too. But I think it's more of my personal take on it. Okay, like
Yeah.
yeah, because okay, this is like a short story, but when I was younger, like when I was 15, this is also how I met my ex. Um, I, there was no quarantine, okay, but I felt so lonely because I was always so busy with school, and I would find myself awake in the wee hours of the day, and I'd be stressed, and all my friends would be asleep, and so would my family, and I'd just be so stressed, and I just wish I had a friend who could like walk me through these lonely times, a lot like how people feel in quarantine now. So there was no subtle FITM. There was no subtle group whatsoever in 2015, but there was Omegle. And I don't know. There's just like I think one of the things that like Omegle did for me and what subtle FITM did for me eventually was it gets to connect you with people you would have never even met, but except in subtle FITM, these are people you are mutual friends with and you see them probably on a daily basis at your school, but you never really come up to talk to them, or maybe they've even been your classmate. And um, I don't know, it just like you just know right away that like everyone in the group is all looking for the same thing because they're feeling lonely, they want to make friends, and I think that's really special when you already have that common ground to begin with and you're just G to start making friends and talking to each other. And just like what was previously said, like you have all these different stories and all these different tastes and personalities just, combining with each other and talking to one another. And I really like that. I'm sure there are other platforms out there that's probably done the same thing in a different way, but what I like about this is that it feels more personal because within the first 2 days when we launched the Discord server, we had people like, opening up stories and, saying all their memories. That was really great. That's something you can't really accomplish when you meet someone for the first time in real life, in most cases.
yeah, get
Okay.
that.
Let's open that up to everyone else. Fred, you go first. It's gotta be funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
why is it you?
So for me, I think like the interesting and other than that is like the welcoming nature of the group because I felt that when I tried to post for the first time or like my first few posts, it wasn't really greeted with any kind of like snobbish attitude or like cliques, like what groups or like what a normal organization would have. And I think that would open up a lot of avenues for people to open up and like break their trust walls. Um, kumbaga. And I feel like especially in Discord that everyone's always active and everyone's keeping it alive for like certain random conversations that would spark interest. um I think that also is like a focal point of this group rather than like a theme based group like other subtle groups. So yeah.
Okay.
Um, I can go next, I
Yeah.
guess. But wait.
What?
Okay. Anyway. So I guess like what I find so unique is like in the Facebook group. Whenever I see posts that are so odd, like I've never like thought of that or parang it's so I don't know. It's very weird, but something I can't relate to. But then you'll always like, for example, if I post something about like liking a combination of this and that food, right? there will be people who won't like it, but then you'll always find people who will actually like that, or like be like, oh, same. I also like the same combination. So yeah, like you feel very welcome in there, I guess, and in a sense of like it doesn't matter if you're weird, man. Like I don't know, you'll just find your group there, or like the same people as you, and it's very nice. But I guess I've never actually thought that I'd find like people, like a stable group of people to talk to in this place. I thought I'd just be there in that group just to, check the Facebook group, but did I actually imagine myself being in this Discord call right now? No. Like, did I ever imagine myself making a podcast during quarantine? Hell no. What? But yeah, it's just, in a way, it's also like a miracle. I don't know. It's good. Like, quarantine is something, definitely. Very.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I guess. Yeah. For me, it's like every night you can really expect something happening in the group. Like some nights, Riff is doing his animation stuff. Someone's streaming a movie, playing Jackbox or anything. It's very like a versatile group. Like no matter what, any time of the day, something's happening, which is amazing. Especially for someone who, like me, is an only child who doesn't really have
Yeah.
much people to talk to at home. So like, it's a really good place to have in the during the quarantine itself. So yeah, for me, it's been a blast to be here, and that's what makes it unique. Because like um, the friend groups that I have are usually just catered to like one um, one interest or something. But this place, I never expected to see gardening tips from people. I was like, yo, damn, I want to garden now. That's gonna be fun. Or like, I never expected to, stay up all night because of someone. Um,
Ooh, someone.
yeah, and I did not really expect to like bond with people that are like in different ages than me. It's, I guess it's
Yeah.
like, that's the
Yeah.
beauty of it. Like, if we didn't have subtle FITM, there's a big chance we all probably wouldn't even be talking to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that's what's great about it for me.
All right. I guess it's my turn now. All right. So for me personally, what I really find unique, is a little bit of everything what you guys said, and a bit more. Like more often than not, like in person when you meet someone, right? You're always so either guarded or very observant of that person. Like
Yeah.
body language, their tone, how they greet someone or introduce themselves and all that. But for here, it's like pretty much no hold bars. Like you can be as weird and wacky as you want to be, and no one's really gonna bat an eye. And I really do appreciate how everyone helps everyone here, like especially with that heart to heart channel we have. So I really think it's amazing. Okay.
Could I add
Yes. Go for it.
like something more specific on why I think subtle FITM is actually unique is because I really have to thank Alexa for putting in that rule to not, you're not allowed to post a picture of yourself in the Facebook group. Because it's like we're in this era where, for example, Tinder, Bumble, and Instagram is a thing where we're really visual in social media. And most of the things that gain traction are the things that catch your eye the most.
Yeah.
And I think that's great because like it's deviating from how people would look like. And when you meet people in real life, like I honestly think people just subconsciously just pick who they'd wanna hang out with just based off their first impression, how they look like and how they present themselves.
Yeah.
But then in this group, it's like you focus more on like the introductory post. You know, Lamau, I haven't done my introductory post and I'm admin. But like, like I haven't introduced myself, but everyone knows me. But like I will, I have to one of these days. And I think that's so great because like you get to most of the posts that has the most interaction is because they had something in common. Or you know how like if people do post a picture, it's about something they did. And I think that's really great. I really do think that's one of the best things. And what you were saying too about how like, um when people see each other they can't help but feel a little bit guarded. Like I honestly think that there's something about being anonymous and like not knowing a person sometimes. Like, just being complete strangers, being complete blank sheet
Yeah.
to each other
Yeah.
that really brings out like the more intimate side. I just like one of the things that does scare me is like because like of the conditions of the quarantine, for example, and how like we're just dealing with most of our friendships right now without even seeing each other or physically interacting with each other, for example. I wonder how that's gonna, these friendships that we're supposed to make in this group are gonna translate once conditions change, once the situation change, once we're like in the scenario of like seeing each other every day at school. Like, is it just gonna be like the breakfast club all over again? You feel?
Yeah.
I
Mm.
really, I can't help but wonder. So if it does break that, like, if it doesn't just end up like a repeat of the Breakfast Club, then I would really say that this group is a complete success then,
Yeah.
if that happens. But either way, we've had our successes a lot.
Okay. Um. Holy shit! It's only 10:30, and we've already reached the final topic. Wow, that was a lot faster than I fucking thought it would go. Um. All
This
right.
will take a while though,
Hmm?
for sure.
All right. Let's
This will
go.
take a while.
For this one, I think I'd like to just bring everyone in. So once everyone in the main like podcast is done talking, one by one, you guys just unmute and like
Yeah.
tell us your favorite memories in the group.
Okay. Well, let's start with you, Fred. The main reason why I think Pep and I started talking a lot was because of you. So, would you like to tell us a story?
No,
All
no, no,
right,
no,
all
no,
right.
no, 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 no.
I'm down.
What's your favorite memory? Like your personal
That's
favorite.
also my favorite memory.
Okay, come on,
That's,
legit.
that's also my personal favorite because it's still a topic conversation when I enter, and it gives me a bit of like energy or like aura when I enter a voice chat.
Di ko to
So
alam. I really don't know what you guys are talking about.
okay,
How
so let
about
me
You're
you?
in for a
enlighten you.
wild ride.
Let me enlighten you. So basically, the first Chill Newman we had, I was so drunk that I tried speaking in Japanese. Okay,
Wait, alam ko to. Sorry.
so I tried asking these fine young people what a meme translated to. Okay, when I heard someone tell me it was, and I quote, "Anoy wa gonzi you." Okay,
What
that
is?
someone told me that was the Japanese phrase of the meme. Okay, then everyone laughed and everyone made fun of me. Then when I listened to the meme again, I was dead wrong, to say the least. Then yeah, they told me what its actual spelling is, and I
Fishes.
tried saying it like 20 times,
More.
all wrong, more than 20 times. And yeah, so the phrase is, I don't know if I'm saying this right.
Oh my god.
He
Oh,
still
you
doesn't.
better, you better.
Oh
I
my
don't, I don't
god.
Do it.
know if I'm saying this right,
All
but
right,
it's
let's do this.
Wait, I'm scared. Okay, wait. I'm scared. Okay,
Don't be
okay.
scared.
Wait. How do you say it again? Wait. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I had to type it. I had to type it so I can just read off of it. Okay. Okay. Omae wa mo shinderu.
Well,
Okay.
Yo, why do you sound so angry when you say it?
Like,
Aren't you supposed to be angry when you
clarify,
say that?
to clarify,
You're supposed to
because
be
the
angry.
meme is super baba ng boses. Like it's Amolwa mo shinderu, right? Wow, my rendition here was a lot higher eh.
Wait,
Like
you,
how high?
you have to add to this to the part where you tried to ask for the definition every 5 minutes.
Okay,
also,
okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, let me add that to the story. So so when I knew the meme already and everyone told me what it actually is pronounced, I asked them what it meant. Then they keep on telling me it's you are already dead. You're already dead. You're already dead. And my drunk ass keeps forgetting. So every 5 minutes, I was like, "The fuck am I saying again? What's the meaning?" Every 5 minutes to them, and they were kind of getting tired of me asking the same question
Kind
over
of.
and over
kind
again.
of.
Kind of.
Tired.
Kind of.
Tired. Period.
Omei wa
In
mo
my defense,
shinderu nani?
in my defense, I was just providing entertainment.
What did you drink?
I drank.
Wait. Is he frozen? Is he frozen? Yo,
Yeah.
wait.
Yo, he's frozen.
Oh my god, this is so good. This is too good. Wait.
The tolerance was like this.
Yo, you cut off like a long time.
Boy.
But I usually have high tolerance, promise.
I love how he doesn't know that.
Wait, yeah, he
He
doesn't
laughed.
know. He doesn't know. Shh, he doesn't know.
What?
Bro,
Your mic cut off.
Oh,
Dude,
I cut
you
off.
were like,
froze the
you
whole
were like
thing.
frozen
I
for like
did.
5 seconds.
Wait, sorry.
Oh no.
I can't breathe. Yo, no cap, I can't breathe.
Wait, am I okay na? Okay na?
Yeah.
Yes, you're fine, hon.
Wait,
Where did I
so
stop? Sorry. Where did I
You
stop?
said I drank.
you were about to say what you drank
You're like, I
that
drank.
night. And then you're like I can't breathe.
So, Fred, what did you do?
Anyway, I drank a whole bottle of Fundador that I stole off of my parents. Yeah. Sorry
Did
that
you
it
finish
froze.
the
by the way.
bottle?
Yeah, I finished the whole bottle.
Oh my god, no wonder.
Yeah, I finished the whole bottle. Yeah. I didn't know I froze. I'm sorry.
Wait, were you
What
talking
the-
the entire time?
Yeah, I was talking the entire time.
Oh
Like,
no.
like I thought, like when everyone was laughing, I thought you guys were laughing about my low tolerance. I was like,
No, hon.
I was like,
Nope.
I was,
No, we were laughing at something else.
I was like the whole time I was defending my tolerance.
Bruh. Bruh.
Lo and behold, I was debating with myself lang pala.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
What time did
But
we
yeah.
end that call?
Oh,
Again, I
yeah.
forgot.
We ended at 5:30 a.m. I think.
No.
Well, I left at
No,
5:30.
You
I left.
left the time.
We ended
I
at
left
I
like,
left
around
at
like
5:30.
6:30 or
yeah,
6:50.
we
Yeah,
ended
how
around
I
many
left
7.
earlier.
sunrises have you guys watched together?
Oh, a lot.
A
Honestly.
lot.
A lot,
Oh
a
my
lot,
god.
a lot.
But like,
That's a friendship, man.
the most beautiful thing about that call is that because of his drunk ass, that's how the birth of this podcast came to be.
Yeah, because we
That's
realized that we can talk to each other for like a really long time.
yeah.
Mainly because of Fred, but like, you know. So I'd like to thank Fred for being drunk, but not because of his Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next?
Oh yeah.
China, if you want to do that.
Me,
Yeah.
like the most, I guess. Aside from that call, and I mean, I really love the moments we have, especially if we stay up until like what 6 a.m. or later, and then that's really fun. As in, like, I thought I'd be asleep by then, but I don't know. There's that time was just like we kept a conversation going on, and it's really good. But um, to be honest, in this Discord recently, it actually recently just happened. The open mic. I never thought I'd be singing at all. As in, like, I thought that I'd just be one of those, like, people listening. But no, I don't know. Something was like, I guess it was like, I don't know, something that told me to, like, oh, you can perform this, and then people will, support you no matter what, like, good or bad. I don't know.
But it was
So
so good though.
That's sweet.
Yeah, dude, you were good.
I
Sucks
mean,
you
thank
like,
didn't record it.
not as good as Junie, but you were good.
Yeah, you were
I
good.
mean,
Good.
Yeah.
understandable. No
Nah, I wasn't that good. That was,
Bruh.
Y'all should just say thank you.
thank you.
It's true.
Thank
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, that that event was pretty good. It was pretty successful too. As a mod, I'm very happy because a lot of people seem to enjoy this server as much as I do, and it's great that people are finding like solid people during this quarantine. And honestly, what's another memory? Um, I guess playing games with other people. It's really fun because you get to hear me like rage over like a COD game, and it's fucking loud. As in, like, I shout at the top of my lungs, and Kyle knows this because he played a game with me once, and I don't think he ever will again. So, that's Kyle. But yeah, I love this server, to be honest, or the whole Facebook group. It's really, yeah, I feel appreciated and loved. So that's good. Basically, yeah,
All right,
Junie.
Junie.
Oh, my turn. Oh, my favorite memory. Actually, I agree with the open mic mainly because like I did not expect that many people to go in the first place. Like it was an idea we had during one of our random calls, and then someone think I either suggested it or like I think Erica suggested it that we do an open mic or like a karaoke night, and then I just like hit up the mod GC and we were like, hey, so some people want to do open mic. And then later on, Fred pinged me and we started like working on it. And then it was like a 3 day like plan, but like it was barely planning. So I didn't really expect anyone to go. And then when I saw like 20, 23 people watching, and I was like, yo, this is so fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I like going to open mics personally because like, everyone can express themselves and stuff. So like that night, seeing everyone that I usually not talk to, or some people that I didn't even expect to perform, suddenly like blowing off the roof, like China, who performed amazingly that night. If I
Thank
were
you.
saying my song, like it just made me feel warm because like even though we most of us don't really know each other in real life, people came in, people watched, and we got to know like so many new people who hopefully would stay for the long haul in this Discord server.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, I'd also say like that one sunrise where I was hungry and cooked pancit canton.
Bruh.
Because like I was because that reached the point where like I think Richie got food or something or Pep got food. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm hungry now. I'll cook pancit canton. So
Mm.
like after a heavy night like that, and then like seeing the sunrise, and then just cooking pancit canton while still being in call with everyone, that was like that made me like that solidified like um my reasoning for like staying in the group because yeah, this place is really warm.
Aw,
That's nice.
yeah. That's so touching
Who's
though.
next? Who's next?
Who's next? Richie, you wanna go next?
Ba't ka namumula, Pep?
Oh, that's because my screen is so like bright, so it just bounces.
Okay.
Like, if you want me to blush,
Mm.
I'm only gonna blush for Junie though.
You heard that.
Richie, you still with us?
Oh, yes, I'm here. No need to do commercial. Wag muna, wag muna.
Man,
um, actually, same with Junie. I actually really, one of my favorite moments talaga was that morning because it was such a long night. It was a and um it was intense, and we got to I would say we got to bond over it, especially in the morning when we had to watch, and then Junie was eating pancit canton and I was eating tuna, and then we went and played Apex after. And, God, that was really Sobog. That was Sobog gameplay
Yeah.
because we were just not. Look, but like I think one of my favorite moments, like, it's just when we chilled out in Beanbag, really. Like those are sweet moments whenever the whole gang is together and they just do their thing and talk about these crazy things. I love the stories that everyone shares. Everyone has a crazy story to tell, or especially when people share things that they've done, like things that they're working on. I like how in the group, how, because like what I noticed, there are some artists in the group, and I used to draw a lot, and there'd be a bunch of artists who, I don't know, they always really think hard about whether or not if they should share an artwork, especially if it's a work in progress. Like they're very nitpicky about their work and they want it perfect. And when I saw that artists were actually sharing their WIPs and sharing people with like something they just drew that day, that really means that it's such an open place. So like the little things, those little signs when you see people opening up, and it's real sweet.
aw,
Okay. I guess it's my turn now. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm. Let's see. Okay, so my personal favorite memory, like, cause honestly, it's really hard to pick one since we've gone through so much. But honestly, my favorite memory is when the group was still small. Like, cause there were like what, more than 1,000 people in that Facebook group. But when people started migrating into Discord, it sort of became its own intimate family in a sense. Because
Yeah.
since it wasn't like over flooded with all these different posts and stuff, everyone really got the time to like know each other and really bond over everything. So I think honestly, that's my favorite memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's open the floor to everyone else. Who would want to go first?
Everyone else
I
currently
got
here.
one last one
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
That's
Go
my
ahead.
all-time favorite. Is slash TTS. That's my favorite. The day when I told Rift I don't need you no more.
Oh damn.
She don't need you no more, Riff. She a strong, independent woman.
Yes. Bruh, that it feels powerful. One day maybe I'll need the slash TTS for this one. Not today.
All right. Who
Love
would
you,
like to
Rift.
go first?
Alright, who wants to go first?
Well,
Okay, Riff.
Okay,
seeing
this is
how
Rick.
seeing how I was just mentioned by our dear,
I
thank you. My favorite memory of the group, honestly, would be the very spontaneous hangouts that we have in Beanbag. Because honestly, I just started streaming movies out of nowhere because I was bored. Like legit, I just started streaming movies in Cinema One, and then it
Love your
became
movies.
formalized. Thank you. And then became formalized, and then I was just like, oh, I'm a movie streamer now, I guess. And then when on days that I wouldn't stream movies, I'd go to Beanbag and then I'd just start streaming all sorts of random things like animation or 3D modeling. And people join in, would like see my work and would like just encourage me and on. And then the one thing I noticed was when I started streaming in Beanbag, everybody else had this very calm demeanor. They really they were not just into what I was doing. They started showing off their own works in shameless plug. Like I think the best part about this group is the fact that we're really all so open with each other about what we want to do. Like usually I wouldn't share my animation stuff to my other groups of friends because they're more focused on the gaming aspect. And
Mm.
it's really nice to have a group that where I can finally share anything that I want to put out because it's sort of like a platform where we can voice out things that we don't usually voice out to our other groups of friends. And like what Richie said earlier about the hidden identity or the anonymity of our online discords, it really helps us in being more open with each other because you can't really see. You can't really judge someone based on their appearance, but on Discord you can judge them based on their personality and how they really are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's my favorite part about this Discord.
okay. Uh, who wants to go next?
Gina.
Wait, was that?
Oh, that's Jana.
Oh, hi,
Hi
Jana.
guys. What did I miss?
Oh well, welcome to the Subtlety Podcast.
Oo
You
nga eh,
have
biglang...
been away for a long time.
Yeah! My gosh, ang tagal na. Namiss ko kayong lahat.
I know, right? So since you're joining us now, what's your favorite memory in the group?
Oh, okay. So, my favorite memory is nung starting pa lang, nung si Santi at saka si Ricky, we were just 100 peeps in the group. And then puro
Oh
na lang
yes.
puro na lang cousins ni Santi. Like everyone was like, "Hey, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Santi's cousin." And everyone was like, "Oh, bro, what? Lahat na lang ba ng tao cousin ni Santi?" And then it's all because of Santi na parang sobrang daming tao and stuff. That was gold. And then also, when the group started to get bigger, like, mas madami nag introduce and stuff. So that was also a big turning point. No, when we reached 1K. So yeah, pretty lit. How about you guys?
All right. Who wants to go next?
I guess I will.
All right.
It's Tony.
Because it's pretty late. By the way, to all the new viewers out there, hello. My name is Anton. The peeps over here call me Tony, but you can call me anytime. Anyway, Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. My favorite memory of the
Mm.
yeah. A little bit of history about me before I share with you my favorite memory of. I grew up in an environment where socializing uh, was very encouraged, especially when you're a middle child that can only speak English and can't speak a lick of Filipino to save his life. So in the places where I grew up, the school where I spent most of my life in, I've always been encouraged to socialize with everyone, make friends with everyone. You know, get to know this guy, get to know this girl, make friends with this guy, make friends with this girl. Go hang out with those guys, go hang out with those guys, stuff like that. So even at like a young age, it's always been this some sort of obsession with me to make friends with everyone. And especially during this quarantine, when the whole coronavirus stuff happened and everyone was forced to stay at home and stuff like that, I found it just a little bit like hard, especially like recently in college. I've always been disenfranchised with my fellow college people because I was very culture shocked because everyone spoke different languages and stuff, and no one really understood why I was the way that I am. That I was sometimes always ridiculed because of it. So it was very hard for me to find a place in college to find an identity for myself. That will change when a close friend of mine, who goes by the name of Ali, shout out to Ali, you absolute beautiful mad lad. He invited me to the group, and so I made like my introduction post and stuff. And like at first, like I thought this group was going to be like one of those like joke groups where a bunch of people post a bunch of nonsense like traits and whatnot. But as I continued scrolling through the group and such, I found it's very wholesome. You got people introducing themselves. Like the first post that I saw was about Fred, about his wrestling thing. Like I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and to see other Philippine wrestling fans in a Philippine group, it blew my mind. And I thought like, oh my God, if it's gonna be like these kinds of, it's actually wholesome and actually brings people together, then hell yeah, fuck yeah, I'll stay, like I'll interact, and like ever since like I got in, and ever since I agreed to volunteer to moderate the group, I've just gotten to know so many people, like so many different kinds of gamers, weebs, musicians, singers, to like what is this? The poets to rappers to people mispronouncing Japanese words, to people abusing the talk to speech system, to us being called the Fellowship of Vladimir Putin because we serve the one and only higher power, Vladimir
No,
Putin.
no.
Oh, we don't.
No,
Oh, we
no, we
don't.
don't. No, we don't.
Oh, we don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We don't.
But yeah. See, it's stuff like this. It's this. These conversations that we have in these very uncertain times that make me feel like, okay, this isn't like just any ordinary. This isn't a group. This is a family. What sort of friendships in the making is? It's not just a bunch of people getting together because we're forced to stay at home because there's some virus that's going on. This was meant to be a sort of like, hey, you're feeling alone? You feel like there's no one else around here for you? Fuck that. Come here. Come with us. We'll make you feel welcome. We'll make you feel at home. If you want to game with us, come game with us. You want to sing your heart out? Join open mic night. You want to come in and watch movies with us? Go ahead and watch movies with us. We got three great movie streamers in Rick, Sanjo, and MJ. You want to come share your art? Go ahead and plug your art in shameless plug. You want to get drunk and mispronounce Japanese words? Then fucking go ahead and get drunk and mispronounce Japanese words. Like, do you want to come in and talk like all this kind of stuff? Like, this group provides something for everybody, and I cannot necessarily pinpoint one moment, except like just like 30 minutes ago when Fred cut out when he tried to defend his actions for getting drunk and mispronouncing Japanese words like that. Like that in of itself just
Mm.
showcases to you how amazing this group is in bringing people together, and not just like because of quarantine, because like people need friends. Friends is a necessity, and I feel like this group provides. And us, like as people who need to oversee this group and such, I feel like everyone has done a spectacular job in making sure that everyone feels welcome, because everyone should feel welcome. Everyone in this group should feel like they have a home here, like they feel like it's an escape. This group's an escape from all things that's going in your life right now, whether it be bad or stuff such like that. But yeah, my favorite memory of this group is this group. It's me being
Yeah,
in
talking to
this
the
group
man. Yeah.
and talking with all of you, talking with everyone, and getting to know everyone, and getting to be friends with everyone. This group right here is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life, even after this group dies out. I wish it never will, but this group right here, this is family. You're all my family, and I'm very honored to share this moment, this moment here in time, in this very uncertain time, like with all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for accepting me, despite the fact that I'm a very unique and weird person. Thank you. I don't get to do this with a lot of people, so thank you. Thank you very much.
Grabe, Miss Universe. Palakpakan natin. Palakpakan natin. Palakpakan natin po, Sir Colin. Uy, mag-unmute kayo. Palakpakan, palakpakan. Dali, dali.
You're right.
Clap, clap, clap. Yan. That's my boys. That's my boys. Yeah. Yeah.
Riff
Yeah.
went all. Wait, Tony went all the way, man.
Yeah, bro.
Ow.
Iba talaga. Napaiyak ako doon. Shit. Oh, I'm getting so emotional.
I'm hurt.
Okay, Kyle.
Riff,
You're
I
up.
love you.
Guys.
Oh, ako na?
Kyle.
Wala.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cal.
So, siguro, the best thing about this group is just the energy of it. Like, I could say the most whack shit that I could ever say in Beanbag, and some other dude is gonna say something even whack. The amount of whackness in this group is something I love. Like, fuck. You can say some weird shit, and in the next minute, you can say something funny, and no one will mind that you said something whack. And at the same time, like legit, I could say something whack, and the next minute I could be teaching you some med shit, and no one would bat an eye that I just said something weird. I love it.
You
Basta
owe us
this-
pregnancy video.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yun nga eh.
How to deliver a baby.
Yeah. Actually, I still owe you that. If you want, tuturuan ko kayo.
Oh my God, sir. Wag naman. Wag naman.
Para may ano naman, educational value.
Naku po.
Ang
How to
ano.
deliver. Ganun.
No, we have
What do you even
educational value.
represent?
Though. What do I represent? I represent
No, how would you represent like how would you present how to
I
deliver
would-
a baby?
Basta
Oh.
imagine yun na lang, may baby akong
Okay.
yun na lang.
Akala ko mag-DIY ka ng something eh.
I can DIY, so just imagine there's
Stork.
a baby I'm holding.
Story.
But ayun nga, yeah. There's this group has so much energy and I love it. And yun nga, like people will legit listen to you when you say something educational. Like, wow, people were listening to me when I talked about pregnancy and shit, which is nice. But ayun nga, yeah, this group, so much energy and I love it. I can't wait to see you guys after this quarantine because I love all of you. Sana I love you guys. Sana magka-jowa ako sa group. Bye-bye.
Ay, ay,
No.
ay,
Bawal
ikaw.
mag-jowa
Ay,
nga
ikaw,
eh.
ikaw,
No,
ano.
no. Okay. Let's get back on track. Buttercup, you still with us?
Ano, Buttercup?
Huh?
Hello?
I think she's still muted.
Buttercup.
I don't think she is.
Yeah.
Is she with us? No? Okay, so then Buttercup's just AFK. Alright.
Yeah.
Who else hasn't spoken about their favorite memory?
I
Ay, si Junie. Junie, ikaw ba?
no, I was already.
Done.
Yeah, Jana dropped in late, so.
Alright. So, Jana, what
Let's
is
go.
your favorite memory
No. I
Yeah.
think
Is she
she was
done?
able to say
You're
Oh
it.
yeah,
talking
she was
about it.
done.
Yeah, sure, Eddie did your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Okay, there
Ikaw,
were so
Richie,
many
tapos
people
ka na.
talking. Sorry, there were so many people talking just then. Sam, are you with us?
Sam can't speak at
Sam
all.
can't speak.
TTS that, babe. Joke.
Don't
Don't.
don't TTS that, please. I beg. All right.
Sino pa ba?
Okay. What's the wackest thing you learned from the group?
Ay, do you want me to start?
Wackest thing
Yeah.
I've
Whack.
learned.
Okay,
Whack.
What
so
is the
just,
definition of whack?
paano bang whack yan? Sige,
Wala. You
sige.
just felt whack when you saw it or when you heard of it. Like, damn, that's whack.
Sige. Okay, as you guys know, I think Sir Tony knows this already, but this morning, so I was scrolling through Facebook, right, and stuff like that. So I stumbled upon a meme na parang, ano ba yun? Apat ata na black na ice cream na cornetto. Tapos may isang group of Yakult or something. Ganun. Tapos yung first meme is yun parang ano, 'di ba? Yung mga black guys carrying the oh my god, may kabaong. Ganun. So that's the first pick. And then yung isang pick, parang yung mga cornetto, nandun sila sa background. Tapos yung may isang Yakult na nandun sa gitna. Hindi ko siya minayin kasi akala ko kung ano yun. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I just know the first pick anyway, so I'll share it. Shinare ko siya
This is
sa
so hard to
subtle.
picture.
Huh?
This is so hard to picture. Pero
Ay,
go lang, go lang.
teka. Isa-send ko mamaya.
Oh
So
my
basically, shinare ko siya, guys. Shinare ko siya sa group, as in sa subtle FITM group sa Facebook. Tapos, nag-comment si Santi. Sabi niya, "Naku, Jana, iba yan." Sabi ko, ha? Yeah, it's the meme. It's the meme, bro. Yung parang may kabaong. And then sinabi niya, yeah, yun nga yun. But there's another meaning to it. Tapos sabi niya, know your original meme. Ganon or something. Tapos sabi ko, huh?
Wow.
Ganon. Tapos may shinare siya sa group na parang article about like a white chick daw being gangbanged by Yun daw yung original ng meme na may kabaong. Sabi ko, tapos medyo ako, medyo process yung utak ko. Sabi ko, ano ito? Tapos nung when I went back to my post doon sa Facebook, sabi ko, oh shit! Teka lang, delete ko to. Tapos sabi ni Santi, oh my fucking, ngayon mo lang na-realize after fucking 30 minutes. Tapos ayun, wala.
So many Santi.
Yeah, bro, sabi ko, oh my gosh. And then they started to talk about porn. Like,
Alright.
Is this why I woke up on
Okay,
Messenger?
yeah.
let's
It was so whack. It was so whack, bro. It was crazy. And then Sir Tony was like,
Okay.
go
Oh my
Julie.
god. Okay.
Wackest thing I learned from the group. That's a lot. I remember distinctively. I remember someone in the group being a fan of Ampalaya.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, you know Ampalaya.
I remember
you know?
defending Ampalaya, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I don't know who it was personally, but like, I don't like Ampalaya. I have tasted Ampalaya on pizza.
Huh?
Ew.
It was not
What the
good.
fuck?
What?
What the hell?
So I've been like an avid anti-Ampalaya gang for like the longest part of my life.
Fair.
So seeing someone actually defend it, I was like, what?
Mm.
So that's something I did not expect, and it's something I consider.
Hmm.
I had peanut butter pizza with Ampalaya on it, actually, now that I recall.
Oh my god,
Okay,
wait.
I think I got one.
Sige, go, bro.
I won't go as long as last time.
Maybe half.
This is my first call. First call I ever,
Grab it.
first group call I ever joined. All right, and the very first voice that I hear is this weird, highly pitched voice, right? That said something like, I think he was like greeting me good afternoon or something, or it was like he was greeting the group. It was like, I can't imitate it, but obviously it was someone who changed their voice to make it sound like he was high pitched. And I was so confused. It's like, oh my god, is someone using a voice mod? What the fuck? This shit's kind of whack. And then come to find out, it was actually the host of this podcast, Mr. Pep, that has a variety of voice mods, and he's just casually sharing stories with the voice mod. He's like casually sharing, giving advice with a voice mod, and it threw me so off guard because how am I supposed to take a dude's advice seriously when he sounds like Darth Vader and he's trying to get like legitimate advice? I don't understand. And like the next minute he's talking normal, and then the next thing he's trying to calm someone down while he's sounding like what, Jenny from My Life's a Teenage Robot or some shit like that. Like dude is like, this shit's whack, yo. Your voice mod's whack, man. It's whack.
My
as
voice
fuck.
mod's great. You're just
This
jealous.
voice mod's great.
Oh.
You're just
It's
jealous.
not. But it's not good giving advice for. Just saying. I'm just
It
saying.
lessens the
Yeah.
tension. You know.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there you go. Where's mine?
All right.
Gina, do you have it?
To be honest, not really. But the Discord calls can get very cursed, and it's pretty whack.
Cursed how though?
Yeah. Explain how.
I don't want to get into like very detailed stories, but I guess like there are some very weird conversations that happen here, and it's very like what the fuck? It's like you really don't expect these people to like talk about that. Like there's this one time I joined a Discord call, and then they were talking about this was like my phone was on speakers, and my parents could
Oh,
hear
no.
this, and
God.
I was eating downstairs and my parents were hearing this conversation about erotica or some shit. And then someone mentioned like I don't know, someone mentioned like Harry Potter erotica or something, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? And then my parents were like, what? I was just sitting down, I was like, oh fuck. And then I fucking immediately left. So that's one story. The other story is that sometimes people don't know when to stop talking because people start talking at the same time in one call, and it just sounds like turkeys, you know?
Oh.
And it's just
Yes.
so that's another story. Like the rest is just like not that cursed, but it's pretty whack. So yeah, I don't have much to say about that.
Okay. Anyone else want to share something?
Yeah.
Go for
How
it.
about you, Ricky? Richie? Richie?
Oh.
Masyado na ako na.
Damn.
Pickle
no.
Ricky.
Ricky.
You know, text to speech got my name right. Come on. That's sad. I know how China feels now. I understand.
Sorry.
Hey!
No.
Sorry na,
No,
please,
no, no.
please.
No, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I think the wackest thing I heard was about a mango tree in Ateneo. I never knew what the tree was for, but after finding out what a mango tree in Ateneo High School was, I was like, huh, okay, that was pretty whack. Well, the entire story around that was whack. I was actually surprised that like when Kyle turned out to be a doctor, I was like, because he started talking about menstruation and stuff like that. I was like,
Hey.
God damn, we have doctors. No, but like no, the wackiest moment was when I realized Doc Kyle wasn't Fred.
You mean Doc Kyle wasn't Brian?
Oh,
Yeah, Doc Kyle wasn't Brian. Yeah, you see, guys, like I I get the names mixed up a lot. So I remember in like this admin mod group chat, because we're not allowed to post selfies in the group. So we
Yeah.
made this like small vibe check in like the mod admin. I think this is before China came in
Yeah.
and Sandro. And so we all sent a selfie. And then Brian sent his. And then like I replied to his selfie. I was like, Doctor ko yan. And then he just, he like, gave me like the heart react, but I think that was the most confused like, heart react I ever received.
Can I actually add to that? Because I
Yeah,
remember
go.
I was giving you, Richie, and Bcop advice about your like period and shit. That's I
Yeah.
gave you solid advice. Like, yeah, your periods were probably just being weird, it's normal. Tapos bigla mo
Uterus.
the uterus being your uterus. Tapos bigla mo sinabi, Richie, okay, thank you, Doc Brian.
Damn. That was awkward.
The best.
The uproar.
That was when
The
she
uproar
realized
of that day.
she fucked up.
So,
No,
Oh
because
my
like
God.
nobody told me anything, and well, I mean, like, cause like this is in our group chat, okay, and nobody like reacted to the whole Doctor Koya in reply, so I thought I was in the right.
true.
Like, yeah. I mean, did you not ever notice that?
Actually,
Like, I think ako lang yung naka-notice. Ako lang.
Shit, man. Actually, what's Brian's username?
Wait.
oh, diba?
Brian Natch, I think. Brian Natch. Besides, it's just Brian. That's what I remember.
Okay.
I don't think I've even talked to him before yet, and then all of a sudden he receives that from me. Okay, lesson learned. If it's Doc Kyle, his name is Kyle, not Brian. Not Brian.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
So what's that?
I
Static
think it
shock.
was Riff for a second. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
who hasn't spoken actually?
All right. Who wants to go
Si
next?
Santi.
Oh, hey, Santis.
Si Santi.
Yeah,
nandito
Santi's
si
here.
Santi.
Hey, Santi.
He said he wasn't gonna talk because he's working out or something.
Ay, okay.
I volunteer Rick.
Pep,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you spoken?
No, I haven't. All
I
right,
just
I'll
saw the
go.
meme that Jana was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Guys,
pretty
check
messed
the,
up.
check the chat group. Oh my god, guys. Talaga,
Bro,
ito talaga.
This is
promise.
amazing.
I
So
think
Pep, you wanna go?
one of the most whack like things I've seen from this group was okay, it was like at the early stages of the Discord, and like everyone was always in like beanbag 1 or 2 or whatever, right? And then I forgot which day it was or like why we decided to end up there. But for some reason we just ended up in like the unisex voice channel.
Yeah.
And then
Ah.
like everyone just went like guns blazing with all their stories and shit. And I was just like, wait, I thought this was a clean server. And
Oh,
then
no.
like that just went on for like hours and hours and hours. I think we ended at like fucking 3 a.m. Yeah. That was the most
What were you talking about? Now I'm curious.
I don't want to say that here. So
Ay, nasa.
basta.
Good.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I think, is Riff here finally?
Riff?
Go, Riff.
Did you fix your mic?
Yes, why?
Yeah.
Alright, here you go. Here we go.
Why, what's up?
Whack
What's the
stories.
blackest thing? Yeah.
I think I already know what Riff's gonna say.
Oh God, no! I cannot say this on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
think
It is
buddy, I don't think you should.
it is a very private story, but I will say this though. I managed to save my classmate from certain death. That is all. With the excuse of glue on hands. And that's it. That's
Glue
all I
on
can say.
hands.
That's all I can say.
Iconic.
It's up for you guys to fill in the blanks
For
on what
those-
happened.
This is all I'm gonna say about this matter. Unfortunately.
Audience, viewers, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
If you know, you know.
Yo, guys, I don't think Fred knows.
Well, is Fred really part of the inner circle though?
Oh.
Fred, it's
Yes.
okay. I'm planning on doing a screening of this story. Screening. I'm telling the story.
Cinema one. That's cinema.
We're screening your story. I'm J
No,
for
no.
that.
I want to see the cast roll. I need to see the cast roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do a retelling of the story soon. Maybe not tonight. Because it's a bit too NSFW. So yes. But I will add though, there is a wax story that I've heard. Particularly whenever we'd go for like in Beanbag Corner, not really a really whack story in a sense, but more of wacky moments where we stay up past 12 a.m. and then we just get so sabog we start going off tangent on what we want to do, or rather what we want to talk about. And it comes to the point where we just started sending random words on Beanbag Corner and then just laughing at it in the voice chat. I'm pretty sure Kyle was with me.
I was there.
Yes, you were there too. We were just sending random words on Beanbag and then we just ended up laughing at them. Like I sent a picture of a traffic cone and then we just lost it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Rather.
That's pretty whack, man. But yeah, okay. So since everyone's done with that, what have we all learned in general in this entire Facebook group or Discord group? The whole subtle FITM.
Pep, why don't you go first?
Yeah, go Beth.
Me first?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. One thing actually the funny thing is that I didn't necessarily like learn anything new. Rather that it being in this group just really showed me that everyone is welcoming in their own way and their own right. And that regardless of, you know, your background of like how old are you or like what school you come from, it doesn't matter. Like we all treat each other equally, and that's one of the coolest things that I've come to love about this group.
Yeah.
I'll go last.
Wow.
I don't know.
I
That means
guess.
I'll.
Oh.
Oh, you want to talk? Are you gonna take like? Should we put minutes for this? Like, who's gonna take minutes for this?
Rift, can you take minutes for this? We'll need it for the meeting later.
Okay, just because I'm actually I had a secretary position in high school doesn't mean I'm going to take your minutes. But okay, you know what? Because you did this to me, I will take minutes, okay?
Ricky can also take minutes.
So how long?
She's section.
All right, Tony.
Okay, Tony. The floor is yours, buddy.
Okay. Was it learning experience? All right, yeah. All right, I'll keep this short and sweet. Friends or family? Friends or family? Y'all are family. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yee.
Y'all are family. I love you all.
Wow, we went from like.
Oh, look at the time.
All right, you want to know the time?
Yes.
Please, please.
18 seconds and 44 milliseconds.
Dang.
Thank you.
Hey, told you I
The
can cut short.
milliseconds pa, pare.
Wow.
All right. Who would like to speak next?
I mean,
China? Do you have any?
Sure. Okay, so I guess my learning experience or like what I learned so far. Well, I guess I like the idea of not posting selfies first and just actually getting to know the people through like Facebook posts, like the introductions, or like through like Discord. And I guess what I learned from that is that it's like as cliche as it sounds, like you really I don't know, you just don't judge a book by its cover, man. Literally. But so far, like everyone in this group is very I don't know. You hmm, I guess I got along with a lot of these people, especially with all the mods and admins. They're pretty great people, and I never expected to like meet these people because before this we were all like complete strangers. So that's pretty dope. Um, but I guess like I don't know. This basically yeah. What I said was that's it. I was
Best
gonna
one.
continue, but then I was
Best
just like,
one.
Nice.
A for effort. A
That's
for
a
Good.
thumbs
effort.
up for me, Chief. That's a thumbs up for me.
Alright, speaking
Would
of
anyone
Chief,
like to?
Chief Keith, you
Yeah,
still with
Fred.
us? You haven't said
Fred.
anything since.
since he froze.
You still with us,
Hello.
buddy?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, hello.
I kind of got yeah after I froze. But yeah, I feel like it really re-emphasized the like importance of making and like having friends, especially in trying to know like interests that you have with each other, rather than just making friends because you're in the same like group or like church organization or whatever, right? So parang I think the focal point of having the same interests and the same topics to converse about is really something that can really make you comfortable and make you really have a character development, quote unquote. So yeah.
Wow.
Rift. Go Rift.
What? Sorry, what?
Learning,
Didn't even
learning
know what's going
experience,
on.
Rift.
um, what did we learn, right?
Yeah.
Right. I think what I learned personally was that my bad. What I learned was that um you don't really need to see somebody to be friends with them. Really, like honestly, the best part about in a group, in being in a Discord group like this, is that you you don't have to see a person and judge them on their looks. It's a lesson that's kind of being repeated, and I like the fact that it's being repeated because it emphasizes that true friendship doesn't have to rely on appearances, but rather on the personality of the people you meet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lesson worth repeating. Sorry.
But yeah, I agree with you.
Who would want to go
Richie.
next? Richie, Jana.
Go
Yeah.
Richie. I love you, Richie.
Oh, I love you too.
Me too.
Oh, um, I think one of the things that the survey reminded me or showed me again was also how nice everyone's voices actually are. Because, like, since I'm not really looking at you, right? And I think on a daily basis when I see people, I don't really take note of how nice their voice sounds until that's the only thing I can really hear or sense from them. I don't know. I think everyone has a great voice, and at the same time, the server also really showed me how people need people. Like we all need each other. That's what I can really see. Because it's like this us being together is our way of getting through a really tough time with each other, and I don't think it would be any easier without the server or without the people we meet on the server. I mean, I know we can get by, but now because the server because of the server we now have each other, it's like it's not just about getting by, but it's about also enjoying the journey now because you don't have to do it alone anymore. And it just shows how willing people actually are to connect, and the circumstances and everything just show that how willing how willing everyone is to connect. Sorry, naulit. But like, yeah, that's the point. Sorry,
It's okay.
nawala ako. My vocab.
Yay. Okay, Jenna.
Yay. Okay. So what I learned is basically how powerful social media is. During this time we're not able to see each other and stuff, but then through this platform we were actually able to influence or even motivate people. Like it's such a blessing in disguise. Like for example, we don't need to actually see each other's faces to keep each other's spirits up. Like we don't need to actually be physically there. And during these times we're so blessed to have each other's company through the server, through the Facebook group. It's just you know social media has been a pretty bad platform to easily share negative shit, right? Oh, sorry. Negative stuff, right? So like,
You can say
okay,
It's
okay.
2020, Jenna. You can say shit.
Okay, man. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
I've been
So, like,
cursing since kanina pa.
oh, hindi ko nahalata eh. Sorry. Okay. So like, ayun nga. It's been pretty negative so far, and I had people reach out to me saying that, hey, thank you for making the server. It's so wholesome, and we needed a little bit of a positivity push, and yeah, I guess this was a pretty good move for us to make this server and this group, because if it wasn't, like, for me, we wouldn't be able to meet each other, diba? Parang sayang naman yung opportunity na yun. Oh my God, like, shut up. Pero seryoso, guys. Like, I'm so blessed to have all of you. Like, kahit na MIA ako for the past few days, diba? We're still able to, like, chat paminsan-minsan and stuff, and then, connect and stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for making this server like everything that it is right now. And we hope to have you all join in and, connect. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, my fans. Oh my gosh. I feel so loved.
The Jana podcast.
Wait, excuse me. Make your
We
own
got hijacked,
podcast.
yo. We got
Make your
hijacked.
own podcast. Teka lang.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
I love you too.
All right.
Yee.
Who's next? All right,
Okay.
I think
go.
who's next?
Wait, who's next?
Is everyone
Has
done?
anyone else has Kyle?
Oh, me? Okay.
Ayun.
Maybe the real subtle friendships we made, maybe the real FITM was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, no
my
shit.
God.
No shit, man.
Oh my
No
fucking
shit.
God. Guys,
Great logic there,
A
dog.
basic
Kyle,
bitch
I'm going to
answer.
want you.
Such a basic bitch answer, you know.
It was us all along.
It was
Wow.
we're the real treasure.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh
I
my
want to bitch
god.
slap you.
This segment is sponsored by Live, Love, and Prayer.
But yo,
Not
yo,
gonna
real
lie
quick.
though, I love all of you guys. Legit, man, we are so close. I won't even deny it. Like maybe not
Yeah.
super close, but still, like the friendship we're making online. That's impressive. Cause
Yeah.
like people usually shit on online friends, but look at where online friendship got us. Look at us. Can you believe us? They can't.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Unbelievable.
Look at us.
I don't know if it's the way Doc Kyle says it, but it's kind of.
Look at us.
You can talk about pronunciation, Fred. You can talk about
Shut
pronunciation.
up. Shut up. I just wanted to say this
Look
is
at us.
English.
Who would've
This is
thought?
English, not
Who would've
Japanese, you
thought?
know? This is English, not
Wow.
Japanese.
Okay.
We're gonna speak
You're the
Japanese
one
for
to
us
talk,
Americans.
Fred.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I love all of you guys. I hope that when we meet, I get fucking drunk with my friends.
I
We'll
will
make
You're
that
my
happen,
friends.
brother.
a
We'll
milkshake.
make that
Dude.
happen.
I'm
Legit.
gonna have water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew,
same,
water.
girl, same.
Okay.
Can I shout someone out real quick?
No,
I
no,
wanna sh-
no, no.
Oh.
I was gonna shout out Sandro. I was gonna shout out Sandro,
Oh, yeah,
another fellow
Sandro.
mod,
Okay,
but
okay,
Oh
go.
yeah, Sandro, man.
Sandro.
yeah, he
Oh,
just said
Sandro,
something on
you
the
are a real one.
Headmaster. The headmaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
guys.
oh
Yeah.
god. Alright.
yeah, but he just sent something. Yeah, because he just sent something in the mod chat, and
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like we should give him all the good vibes we can possibly get. We love you, Sandro.
Yeah,
You're
Sandro,
number one
you're
in
a
our
real
hearts.
one.
Yeah, dude.
Legit though, he's a real one. Not gonna lie.
He is. He is.
a good friend.
He is.
Yeah.
He deserves all the love in the world. So yeah, we love you, Sandro.
Parang heyo.
So is anyone else going? Oh no?
Is
I think it's just
Santi
me,
back?
right?
No.
He's still
Junie.
working out.
No,
Yeah.
he's look.
I
He said
know.
he was going to his brother's,
Oh, yun na,
Oh,
yun
yeah,
na.
yeah,
there he is.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
but is he here?
Yeah, Sandy.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
talking now.
There we go.
Ay,
Hey there, cutie pie. How are you?
Hello. So what do I have to say? Sorry, I was doing something.
All right. So, like, essentially, it's like, what's one of the things you've learned from being in this group?
Oh, a lot. Well, because well, for one, I kind of miss it when this group was subtle FITM was Santi and friend. Because I like literally the first like 100 or 200 members of the group were all from my friends list. And because Alexa invited me to the group and I wanted to help her. I was like, oh, sige na, I'll invite me. Boom. And then this surprisingly, this group, like it really surprised me. This group bursted in members and people joining, like already almost 2,000 in 2 weeks, which it's really amazing because I'm already struggling. Richie and I are struggling to fix our org guy, so this is a really good thing, and it's also good. I like the concept that Jana and Alexa wanted for the um for the group because many a times when you go online, especially with like I fuck like I'm sorry but swearing, but I hate subtle Asian dating. Like I hate that because they all post. It's always like some pretty girl or some hot dude just posts a picture of them, and everyone thinks that everyone looks like that. But when someone who's mediocre doesn't look that good, like physically, they're not noticed. They're not noticed by people because they don't look that good. So I like the concept of not being able to see each other, really seeing the deep underlying the deeper parts of yourself, and it's refreshing, to be friends with many of like all of you, like people that personally I wouldn't have thought I would be friends with, but here I am. And also other people from the group, and then also I learned that also a lot of people are musically talented. I feel uh I feel threatened. Uh,
What? Why do you feel threatened?
Why do you feel threatened?
no, I mean like,
We
I
ain't
mean like,
peoples, you know.
I mean like it's really nice and it's really beautiful to see, like, especially last night with open mic, how many people can sing, play guitar,
But how is
musically.
it
Not,
threatening?
it's threatening, you know. Just I don't know. It's just scary. It's all the talent in one place.
Get
It's
it.
scary, you know.
Hmm.
But but scary in a way. Like, I was really shocked and amazed how many of our generation, how many people are actually musically talented, are actually um uh talented with art, drawing, painting. That really blew my mind how much we're so inclined with the arts. And well, I just thought about well, I just like this group a lot, this concept, and I hope that this group um you know extends and is sustainable for, however long that it may be. And because this is basically our legacy we're putting out during a time, like, we can say during a, oh, dad, what did you do when the pandemic happened? Oh, bro, son, I made
You know, bro.
Yo, bro.
Bro,
Yo, bro.
let me tell you the story.
Yo, bro.
I made a group to help the needy. But yeah, like, it's just nice to see, like, a community being built, and seeing being there for people with mental health issues, like what happened to Enzo. And I'm so happy to, see that he's doing a lot better now. He's messaging me also on Facebook. But yeah, I really like what's happening, and I'm glad I met all of you, and I'm glad and happy, and I love you all. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. You,
Okay, I think
Okay.
that wraps
Junior,
up everything. Or is
Oh,
there
wait.
anything else left unsaid aside from Junie? Like, is there anyone else? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think everyone's
I
been
think it's
covered.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. The floor is all yours,
All
baby
right.
boy.
So for me, the most important thing that I learned was we all come from, different backgrounds, different walks of life. And it's so weird that it took a quarantine where we're supposed to be all social distancing from each other to grow these, I guess, connections that are somewhat bringing us closer for some reason. Because think about it, as previously said, like, if we didn't have this group, we probably wouldn't be able to talk to each other. And I guess that's the beauty of things. I never expected to join a group like this. I never expected the group to be like this, but I'm thankful because of that. So I guess I can end with a quote, two quotes actually.
wow.
Wow. So
Um,
deep.
yeah, these are from the favorite TV show that I have.
Ah.
We were designed by whatever entity you choose to hear whatever is in this range, and really this range alone. Because you know who's talking to us in this range? The people we love. So I am prepared for any insane adventure life throws our way. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to every single one of them. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And
Great
that's the
quote.
ringer
Fuck yeah.
guarantee.
Fuck yeah.
That's how you win.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Junie, I love you.
Oh, we love you. We love you.
Junie, sucks lang.
Kaya pala nakikinig si
Oh
Mel
my
kahapon.
god. I
Sorry,
can't
pero
believe you
bakit
actually said it
matigil?
word per word. But okay. I guess that wraps up everything.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everyone who joined us and talked, about the group. Thank you to the admins and mods for taking their time to jump in and like share how they feel and all that. And thank you to China and Junie and Fred for being drunk. Without you guys, we wouldn't have this idea in the first place.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
Shout out to Tris too for
Um,
being there. Yeah.
Yes, China.
Thanks to our sponsors.
Shadow Legend.
Number one look in history. Go download it now on the Apple iOS store and the Google Play Store, wherever you download your mobile games.
Please use the code FITM to get 1,000 free gems.
Okay, we're not sponsored.
Not really, not really.
Okay,
Not
we
really.
have to cut
We're
that
not
off.
sponsored.
But if you guys want to sponsor, please contact Richie.
Ako talaga, no? Okay.
Alright.
But
Please
yeah,
contact us on subtle.fitm@gmail.com.
What a plug. Alright.
Sponsored by Wish 1075.
Nakapatay tayo dun.
Okay,
Not
stop,
really.
stop, stop, stop.
Alright,
Not
alright.
really,
okay,
we're
Not really
not
sponsored by Wish 107.5.
We can't say that. We can't say that.
Can't
Alright.
say that.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
Okay. I guess that's everything. So, thank you guys for listening. Whoever is still here at the end of this podcast. And we'll see you in the next one for Star Wars.
thanks guys.
May the fourth.
Ciao.
Cheers, love.